No wonder the YMCA is considered one of America's great social institutions. Beginning in this building at 317 Elm Street, and for 125 years in North Texas, it has provided the services, programs, and facilities to fulfill its mission of promoting Christian values. This is downtown Dallas in 1885, a horse-drawn boomtown featuring wooden poles carrying the magic of electricity. Dallas was on the vanguard of change as Americans moved to the city for jobs, education, and social services.
1885 was a very significant year for the city. The population was in the mid-30s, 30,000 or so. It was the year that the Dallas Morning News was established in Dallas. It was an agricultural center as well because it was very prolific agriculturally. Electricity had just come into the town in the early 1880s. You had electric streetcars for the first time, 1889. It was a growing, ambitious city.
Locked away perhaps for decades is this historical treasure, scrapbooks, photos, and memorabilia chronicling the formation of the Dallas YMCA. The brittle yellowed opening page of the organization's first scrapbook features precise penmanship and states that the association dates from November 5th, 1885. The first article in the scrapbook, published by the Dallas Morning News on November the 26th, reports that the association now numbers a membership of 150.
There were early classes established to teach penmanship and elocution and musical skills, arithmetic, natural science, and the Y did all of that.
In the early 1900s, the YMCA established the Newsboys Club of Dallas to serve the boys, many of them homeless. This full-page ad in the Dallas Morning News offered free YMCA memberships, quote, to all who have routes in Dallas. Here, the Newsboys prepare for a field trip in 1922, and this candid shot captures a scene better suited to a Norman Rockwell painting, snapped in an alley in downtown Dallas.
These generally were boys, needy boys, sometimes prone to delinquency. The YMCA comes along and took aim at the newsboys, encouraging them to be good citizens, encouraging them to invest money, to save money, and have recreational outlets at the YMCA as well.
You know, all the way back to the turn of the last century, the 20th century, the YMCA has been so important. It's sort of been like the general store for social needs in America. Hey, good morning, Virgil.
Good morning, Ed. You come for your cane pole?
You bet. You hoping to get out there this weekend. You know, you came to the general store to pick up your supplies. This is Pauline's Rose hair oil, your fishing poles, or your groceries, and you join the YMCA to be fed socially, mentally, and physically. The one thing dads wanted to do was to get out of these dress clothes and get out there into the wild outdoors. And so in 1910, the YMCA invented Father's Day, and within a few short years, the Indian Guides program began. It was a way to help us remember our native roots on the American frontier.
I was privileged to meet Joe Friday. He and Harold Keltner, a YMCA director from St. Louis, has started the program. Joe Friday says, you build tall buildings, but you don't know how to build sons. The Indian knows how to guide his son and show him the right trail.
We're real fortunate that we moved into Richardson and found the Y and the Adventure Guides.
I want to welcome everyone to the Richardson Federation Nation Games. Everyone having a great time?
Yeah, it's not time that she can get back. We got to get it now.
Pull it! You gonna let them girls beat you?
We're gonna have egg tosses back and forth.
Oh!
We're gonna have a race where they have to carry these big giant boulders made out of styrofoam across a line.
All right, guys, if you're shooting off rockets, we're going that way.
You tell them what your favorite thing is about going on these campouts, sweetheart. And tell them how many s'mores you guys ate last night.
Time with my daddy, and they ate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just tell Mom we had just one.
Did it for 4 years with his big sister, my daughter, and this is our 3rd year together.
You see the rocket?
Wow! That one's high, Granddad.
I took his mother to Indian Princess way back when, and now I get to take him. It's awesome. Go, let's go!
It's all about laughing, having fun with your dad, and building a friend forever.
In 2009, nearly 40,000 YMCA members experienced the outdoors at YMCA camps in North Texas, enjoying everything from summer camp to outdoor education to family camping trips and retreats. In summer, there's no place like Camp Grady Spruce, which opened at Possum Kingdom Lake in 1949.
Camp songs, camp games, icebreakers. It's helped me as a husband and father. It's certainly helped me in my professional life.
Posing for a photo before leaving for camp in 1924, or bunking at Camp Crockett in the 1930s, outdoor enrichment is at the heart of the YMCA experience. Since it opened 61 years ago, Camp Grady Spruce has meant so much more than just camping. This is the place where boys and girls bond in fellowship, where teen romances begin, and where the spirit-mind-body connection takes root.
I think a story that people often forget is that the YMCA is really the first job for thousands and thousands of kids. As you look at the leaders of our community, many of them, I would venture to say, started their career professionally working in a swimming pool or working as a day camp counselor. We have about 2,200 people that are employed by the YMCA right now, and nearly 1,000 of them are under the age of 21.
1, 2, 3.
I remember the first adult, and he was a young adult, was a camp counselor at Grady Spruce, was the person who inspired me to kind of reach new heights within myself and win the Brown Ragger, which was the big award at camp during that time.
My wife and I actually met out at Camp Grady Spruce. I mean, the coolest girls come to camp, right? They're camp counselors.
I was there for at least 2 weeks every summer until I was 15 and became a junior counselor when I was 16. After having been a camper, it was sort of like getting to walk in my hero's steps.
A Bowles family portrait shows the multi-generational impact of the YMCA. It is a picture of longevity.
The YMCA is a legacy within our family. No one has had more influence over a lifetime than those folks at the Y.
I can't imagine my family, my sister's family, my extended family without the YMCA as a part. It's as if there's really no dividing line between our lives and the Y.